And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now in the box, Jazz Chisholm. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more of that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next up is Jorge Alfaro. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, chopped weakly to the left. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Aguilar enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next to stand in is Brian Anderson, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Miguel Rojas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. A dive and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end. Cody, she'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Gonzalez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Third baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now here is Jesus Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 3 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The pitcher, Cody.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cody Pote. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Frazier has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Gregory Polanco. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, Calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Colin Moran. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Birdie is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Frazier.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Reined in. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Jazz Chisholm. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right, number 11 for him on the season, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His average right at 295 here to start play. 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Alfaro leads off first with 1 away. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch.
1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line towards center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. But add on 1 more as the solo shot.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Jacob Stallings stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Outside, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jared Oliva trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Stephen Brault. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gonzalez.
Up next for the Buccos, Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
A little too anxious there. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's out.
2 out with the man at first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Jesus Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oliva will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, John Birdie.
plate, here is John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 3-0. So now it's Brian Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hard hit ball to short, and the Pirates have their first base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
To the plate now, Wilmer Defoe. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers the hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1-0 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
So here's Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit in a run in the inning. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. And he's able to get there on the long run. And he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. Still down. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Cody Pote.
Cody Pote.
Now the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now that's second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jazz Chisholm. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next, it'll be Starling Marte. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Chisholm, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And here's the ball out towards straightaway center field. Reynolds is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up is Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Sean Poppin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 62, Sean Poppin.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Jared Oliva. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1. Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Number 62,
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 27,
First pitch on the way as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet and 5 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Sanchez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. JT Brubaker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 34, JT Brubaker.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson. Now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Brubaker is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. The 1-0 delivery. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Polanco looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
At the plate, John Birdie. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher, Cody Poteet.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cody Poteet. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
I got the count 2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And now, Wilmer Defoe. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Go over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. First offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, no
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and one. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
And now here is Starling Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Miami down in order. They lead it 6-0. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Gregory Polanco.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
So next to bat will be Colin Moran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Pirates leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Stratton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael Perez will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hey! 2-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Brian Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Garrett Cooper will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Marlins, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 2-0.
Hey! Hey!
Three and 2 now. Cooper on at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Rojas swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
In now, Jesus Sanchez, left fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now it'll be John Birdie. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready now is Cody Poti. He bounced out last time up. First offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too. Garrett Cooper will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 26, Garrett Cooper. Leading up for the Pirates, the left fielder, Garrett Oliva.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jared Oliva stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sanchez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. And stepping in, Michael Perez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now into the box, Eric Gonzalez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-0. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First offering.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ball
3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
So the next to bat will be Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate is Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-1.
Now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as the lead holds. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
So next to hit is Wilmer Defoe, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. And it's a full count to Defoe now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed his zone.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs.
Zach
Pop enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
56, Zach Pop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fouled away. Left side, but well foul. Defoe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to right. Birdie is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Bucks down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's in.
Lifted down the line in left. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. In the air now out to right field. Catch is made, and the Marlins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-0 the final today. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cody Pote notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins completed the long 4-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, while the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Nationals are atop the division. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. Heading into the day, the Padres sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, and the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-2. As of right now, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds are 4th in the division. The A's totaled 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Athletics sit in 2nd place in the American League West. Brandon Crawford sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubbies 4-2. In the standings, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 6-5. As of right now, the Yankees are in 1st place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Jays got 12 hits in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-1. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Astros are atop the American League West. The Orioles brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. The Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. Heading into the day, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-8. As of right now, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Twins are 4th in the division. The Angels held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-2. In the standings, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Rays are in last place in the AL East. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. Wade Davis earned his first victory of the season, helping the Royals claim victory over the Angels 3-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.